Thrones nerds, it's me here, Daniel, with my Season 8, Episode 5 review. Sorry I couldn't get back to you guys earlier this week because I've just been super busy. I've been working on my editing and trying to get that patterned down on my better app. It's called LumaVision. So amazing. A little expensive, but so worth the price because it really does everything you really need, and it really, from music to cutting out bad clips to adding in subtitles. I mean, I'm still gonna have bad clips in here because that's just the kind of person I am. I'm gonna keep the good with the bad. But man, the app is really good. Haven't got it locked down yet, but I'm still trying. It's only been a week now, so I'm trying to get the hang of the whole thing. But really great app. Also, they're not a sponsor, but if you guys want to sponsor me, I'll take it. So we're here on this beautiful Monday night, May the 13th, and it's just after Season 8, Episode 5 of Game of Thrones, a day later, but I mean, like I said, been pretty busy. It's a really good episode. I mean, I've seen the reviews, like, it's been mixed bag, but I don't get why. It was a really good episode. I mean, it's the best of the season, I think. It lived up to all the, I wouldn't say fan service, but it really did what you really expect them to do in the whole season coming through. And that was to have epic battles with a lot of gray area, like you don't really know what side to take, but it's a really good just morality episode that they did really well, I think. Much better than episode 3. I love the battle scenes. I love the twists and the turns and the whole thing. And Clegane Bowl, bottom line, it came through. Boom. Did it Battle of Bastards and Clegane Bowl? They did it well. Both of them. So starting off, just wanted to tell you guys happy belated Mother's Day to all the great mothers out there. Hope you guys had a great Sunday, and I surely did with my family, so just wanted to say that to you all. Happy belated Mother's Day. Okay, and starting off where you always got to start off, it's how I'm going to be trying to start off these episodes of Game of Thrones, is going to be with the Game of Thrones intro. Just bottom line, you see the blue tiles that were flipping over before stop flipping. You know what that means. He's done for. The Night King's really done for. Kind of disappointing, but I thought there'd be more to it, but that's for the last episode. And in the intro, Winterfell now broken down pretty hard. It's pretty smashed in from the crypts to the outside. Everything's pretty smashed up. And what I've been speaking about with the whole intro from the beginning was there was 4 dragons. And I feel like Dany was the 4th dragon. And I still feel like in that intro, she was always the 4th dragon. And we'll get more into that when I start outlining the rest of the episode. But anyways, starting it off, I wasn't a fan of the whole Varys thing. That was pretty rushed, pretty just quick to the trigger. I didn't love how he went away. So, didn't love it, but who was he even writing to, both those letters? I mean, one he got out and one he didn't. So who was Varys writing? I mean, other houses, I guess, but I would like just one name. Like, it would have been more interesting if I would have thought I knew who he's writing. I have no idea though. So he has to burn his last letter because he knows the truth about Jon, and Varys gets touched. I don't think a lot of people notice that when he gets touched by Tyrion after Tyrion tells him that he ratted on him. I mean, it was a good moment because that's the only time in the whole series you ever see Varys get touched, and that's why it's so weird to see it. Tyrion just sucks, man. I mean, this whole past 2 seasons, he sucked. And it's because it's like not George R. R. Martin writing them. It's just pretty bad. I used to love him so much more, and I used to think he should have ruled, and now I'm like, dude, he shouldn't even be hand. That's like second in command kind of thing. Whatever. I mean, that's for. I hope they do him justice in the last episode. And Varys died the way he lived, by his mouth. I mean, he died because he talked too much, and he lived because he talked too much. I mean, he knew whispers, and one of those whispers got too far, and people figured him out. It's just like Littlefinger. They try to overplay their hand. That's what happens when you try to be sneaky in the Game of Thrones. You just die. Cersei's death, I'm just gonna jump through it. Pretty good. I liked it. With Jaime having his hand around her, like the Valonqar said, or like the prophecy said about the Valonqar, but wasn't big on it. I mean, I felt like it should have been a little more epic for someone who has survived that long and was like top 5 player of the whole thing, or just top 5 character. Wasn't a big fan of how Arya survived. I mean, seriously, how lucky can you be surviving the White Walkers and fire? Like, you survived ice and fire. Okay, are you the Song of Ice and Fire then? Because I don't feel like it's Jon anymore. Jon's being a punk guy. So, not going to say the word, but he's not being really smart. He's being more toward Ned and not toward Targaryen, it feels like. Stark and Targaryen. But, yeah, Ned was not that smart. Going back to another thing I did love was Tyrion and Jaime. That last touching moment, you knew it was the end for them. So, the Mad Queen wasn't expected. Didn't really think it was going to happen, but I loved how they did it. They really did a good job. They in this episode they did, at least. Throughout the rest of the season, maybe not, but they still did what they could. She truly turned totally evil in the whole thing, which is crazy. I kind of get it because she lost everyone she loved, but she didn't do, like, she knew there was a better way, and it was just, could have been better, but I still liked how they did it to her. And for the prophecy, I still think Jon is the prince that is promised. I mean, he truly could be the prince to be king. I mean, that's what princes become. That is promised, and all he has to do is stick his sword in Nissa Nissa, which is the one he loves, and he still said he loved Dany in this episode, but he killed her, the princess promised, for the better of all. So I don't think it's for White Walkers, but it's just for the better of all people, and I think that might still come to fruition. So down to the end, loved Clegane, perfectly done. Couldn't have been done better, I think. I mean, written out really well. I know George R. R. Martin said that there was going to be one last surprise. I wonder if the last surprise has already come in, but I can't figure it out. I think it's going to definitely be interesting to watch this last episode, which is going to be like another, like, what is it, 100 minutes or hour and a half? I don't know. I think it's going to be really good. I think they're going to end up well. I'm kind of shocked about this episode, but I loved the way King's Landing burned. I love how it all kind of showed itself out. But I think the last episode has one up it a little bit. So down to the line, I put this one at a 9 out of 10. I know a lot of people were like not loving it, which is crazy to me. I thought it was really well done, really well written, acted, played out, directed. Everything was really good. I liked it a lot. So for the last episode of the last season of the last everything, I'm going to be doing a live reaction video next week on Sunday. And try to see if I can play it down here right there for you guys while I'm watching it, because it's going to be an amazing episode. I know it. I know how Game of Thrones does it, and I know they're going to do well. But look out for that. That'll be coming Sunday night. Probably maybe Monday morning, because all the editing I might have to do. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please tell me what you guys think about my editing skills. Tell me what I can get better on. Tell me what you think about LumaVision, actually, because I think it's going to be really good. A really good app for me to use. So please leave a comment down below for what you thought about the episode. Leave a like if you love this video or liked it at least. Leave a thumbs down if you really thought I could do better. I mean, we can all do better in life, people. So please let me know. I always like criticism. I always love love. So have a great Monday. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, because I truly did. So have a great night, you guys. Peace out.